Did you know there's one thing you can steal from the ultra rich that can actually make you wealthy? No, it's not their cash, it's their playbook. Think about it. People like Warren Buffett or Jeff Bezos didn't just get lucky or stumble onto some big secret. They actually follow a system of small but really powerful habits. So today we're gonna break down 5 of their actual money habits that you can start doing today no matter how much is in your bank account. All right, so the first habit is gonna sound really simple, but trust me, it's a game changer. The ultra wealthy, they read, like a lot. And I'm not talking about scrolling through social media feeds. I mean, they really dig in deep to learn new things. In fact, you hear stories about Warren Buffett spending up to 80% of his time just reading and thinking. And I know what you're probably thinking, well, I don't have 8 hours to read, but that's completely missing the point. See, for Buffett, reading is more than just a hobby to him. It's actually one of the most important things about his job. And that's because he's not just reading for fun, he's actually looking for an edge. And get this, a 5-year study of self-made millionaires found out that 88% of them actually read for self-improvement at least 30 minutes a day. People like Buffett are just building a whole library of knowledge just in their heads, which lets them spot opportunities that most people miss and helps them avoid the giant mistakes that cost you a lot. So how can you actually use this? Well, you don't have to quit your job to spend 8 hours a day reading. Just start with 30 minutes. Swap out that half hour of Netflix for a chapter in a book. And read about things that you're interested in, whether that's money, investing, or a skill that you want to develop. For me personally, I spent years reading books on personal finance and business development just to get the skills needed to start a YouTube channel like this. But think about it this way. Every page you read in a book is an investment in the most important thing in your life. Yourself. In fact, if you just spend 30 minutes a day reading a book, over the course of a year, you will have over 180 hours of knowledge built up. And that knowledge alone will be enough to help you make smarter money decisions down the road. Okay, this second habit is a complete mindset shift on how you see money. See, most of us look at money as something to spend, right? But the ultra rich, they see every dollar as a tiny employee whose only job is it to make them more money. They don't just simply save their money, but they actually put their money to work. Think about it, when most of us get paid, we tend to use our money to just buy stuff, right? Whether it's a bigger apartment, a new phone, a luxury vacation. Well, the ultra wealthy do the exact opposite. They buy things that appreciate in value or pay them back. Things like stocks, bonds, or real estate. This is actually the whole idea of Warren Buffett's strategy. He simply buys pieces in well-established companies and just holds onto them for decades, letting the power of compound interest build up the value of these companies and in turn his net worth to the point that he is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. In fact, the book Everyday Millionaires, which features the largest study of millionaires ever conducted, found out that 8 out of 10 millionaires didn't make their wealth by having the next Amazon or finding the next hot stock. They simply invested consistently into their own 401k at work. But the best part is, that's something you can start doing today. It's time to start looking at yourself as the CEO of your own money. And the simplest way to do that is to just start automating your savings and investing. And you can do this by setting up automatic transfers from your bank account into something like a Roth IRA or your 401k if you have it at work. And it doesn't have to be a lot. You can start out with $10, $25, $50, $100, because the most important part is to keep doing it consistently. And when you start making savings and investing your first priority, you're paying yourself first and making sure that some of your dollars are actually making you more money. Okay, for number 3, let me ask you something. Do you feel like you're constantly busy but never really getting anything done? Yeah, me too. Whether it's getting asked to take on extra projects at work or always being asked by my friends to come hang out, it just feels like time is constantly going past us. But this third tip is the fix to this. See, the ultra rich know that the most valuable asset they have isn't their money, but it's their time and attention. So they guard these things fiercely by saying no to pretty much 80 to 90% of things. In fact, Warren Buffett has a great rule for this. He says, imagine you have a punch card with only 20 items on it. That forces him to be incredibly picky and only saying yes to the best opportunities possible and saying no to everything else. And Amazon's Jeff Bezos does the same thing. He actually goes out and makes sure that his most high priority IQ meetings are done between 10 a.m. to noon. And that's because he knows making a few great decisions when his mind is at the freshest is way more important than making hundreds of decisions when he's tired later in the day. So all of this boils down to an idea called the 80-20 rule. It means that 80% of your productivity and your success only comes from 20% of your effort. And a lot of wealthy people know this. That's why they don't try to do everything at once, but they try to only zero in on the most important things that generate the most success for them. So here's how you can start applying the same principle in your own life. Figure out the 20% of things that'll actually make the most impact in your finances. Maybe that'll be finally making that budget or starting to invest in your company's 401k. Give those things your best energy and simply say no to the other 80%. Don't burn hours of your time researching the next side business that's gonna make you a ton of money if you haven't even taken the first steps of starting your own budget yet. And that's because it's all about moving the needle first and taking the small steps before you go on to the other ones. All right, we have 2 more habits left, but if you're finding value in this video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. My goal with this channel is to help as many people as possible build their own financial freedom, so you don't want to miss what we have coming up next. But let's dive back into habit number 4. Okay, habit number 4 is an awesome mind trick from Jeff Bezos, and it's what he calls his regret minimization framework. And this is the exact framework he used when he decided to leave his high-paying job to go start Amazon. Here's how it works. Whenever you're faced with a big, scary decision, think about your 80-year-old self. From that point of view, look back and answer one question. Which option would you regret more? Would you regret taking the chance and ultimately failing? Or would you regret not taking the chance at all? For Bezos, the answer was crystal clear. He would have rather taken the chance of starting Amazon and ultimately having it fail than staying with his cushy, high-paying job and regret never starting Amazon at all. And that's because the short-term risk that comes with trying something and ultimately failing is ultimately less painful than the regret that you'll feel of not going after your dream at all. But so many of us get stuck when we have to make these decisions because we're scared of messing up and the short-term pain that comes with it. We stay in jobs that we don't love, or we put off making those big moves ultimately because we're worried about what can go wrong. But this framework will completely flip your perspective, and you can start using it right now completely for free. So if you're thinking about starting that business or that YouTube channel and you're scared of ultimately failing, just think about your 80-year-old self and ask them whether or not they would regret trying and failing or just never trying at all. This framework will ultimately give you the guts to just jump in and try it out, and shows you the difference between short-term pain and long-term regret. Okay, this 5th habit may be the most important one because it helps you turn your regular income into long-term wealth. And that's that the ultra rich are masters at avoiding what's called lifestyle inflation. You know how that thing goes. You get a raise or a great bonus at work, so you start upgrading things in your life like your car or your house. And it feels like a reward at first, but over the long term, it turns into a trap that keeps you on this financial hamster wheel, always going but never making any progress. But the ultra rich know that the real wealth happens at the gap between how much you make and how much you spend. And the wider you can make this gap, the more money you're gonna have to give to your army of dollars to make you more money in the future. In fact, research shows that the top 1% of people save about 38% of their income, whereas the bottom 90% only save about 4%. Instead of letting their lifestyles expand, they pretty much keep their lives the exact same and funnel that extra cash into more investments. In fact, Warren Buffett still lives in the exact same home in Nebraska that he bought back in 1958 for like $30,000. And he's not being cheap, he's being smart. And that's because he knows that every dollar that he's not spending in buying a bigger luxury mansion is another dollar that he could put into buying more and more stocks. The action step here is simple. The next time you get that raise at work, or you get a new job or a nice bonus, have a plan for that money before you actually receive it. The easiest thing you could do is just cut your raise or your bonus in half. Keep some of that for yourself so that way you can buy yourself something nice, but take that other half and add it into your savings or investing. So if you get a 5% increase at work, just bump up your investments by 2.5% and then keep the other 2.5% for you. This one move will stop lifestyle inflation dead in its tracks, and also guarantees you that as you make more money, your wealth will grow exponentially faster. So there you have it, 5 powerful habits that you can steal from the ultra rich right now to build your own financial freedom. But if you feel like your current budget just isn't working, or budgeting just isn't for you, you should check out this video here where I go through some of the biggest budgeting mistakes people make and what you can do to fix them.